see. You know who it is. You know what it is. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some people on tonight. I'm jumping on before I step out tonight. Said, what's good, Goldie? How you doing today, family? Man, I'm doing amazing. I'm always doing amazing. It's always a good day. Come on, put some questions in the chat. I'm only gonna be on here for a little bit. You know, trying to see what y'all talking about tonight. Before I step out. Come on, FR, choose me. Man, you got a question for me? What we talking about? What we talking about? For anybody in here right now, I got a question for you. I had somebody hit me up in my DM. He said he found out that his woman had a train ran on her a couple years ago. It's before they was together. Right? He was like, what should I do? Should I cut her off? What should I do? I want to know, what would you do if you found out your woman, your girlfriend, had a train ran on her a couple years ago? Mind you, y'all wasn't together though. Right? So let's get that fact straight. Who in here got an answer for that? What would you do? I want to know. Before I get my answer, I want to know, what would y'all do? What would you do if you found out your woman had a train ran on her in the past? Not a long past, a couple years ago. Devin Hendricks, hey, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on? We asking a question right now. Somebody said, leave her immediately. Somebody else said, leave her. Somebody said, AI background. No, this ain't a background. This is my balcony. Who do you have? Come on, man. You got to get the pics for that. Do you watch Squid Games too? Listen, I'm going to ask y'all the question again. If you found out your girlfriend had a train ran on her in the past, 2 years ago, y'all been together like 6-7 months, what would you do? Would you leave her? I want to know what y'all going to say. Said, my first girlfriend had a train ran on her. I don't care because I was simping, but at age 21 now, nah. Come on, don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat. So 3 of y'all said leave her. This was 86,000. Play her away from me. Okay. Play her away from me. Somebody else said, leave her immediately. Leave her. Okay. This is what I say. It all depends on how she acting. See, you got to assume every woman you've ever been with had a train ran on her, because you would never know. I know a lot of women right now who used to be prostitutes who are married and their man would never know. You know, I know a lot of women right now who used to prostitute and they got a boyfriend and they boyfriend think they the perfect man. Hey man, where's that girl who used to get trains ran on her in the bathroom and was in the bathroom on her knees in high school? Where's she at? She's somewhere. So you can never really know what your woman did before. That's why you got to require from your woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, the most important thing to me is what she doing for me today. Now, if you're not requiring from your woman, then guess what? She better be pure. She better be untouched. She better, because that's the only thing you have to hold on to. That's why I say you must require from your woman to make her a benefit in your life. If she's not a benefit in your life, then it's like, okay, Well, yeah, you better be perfect here. You better be perfect here. You want to make sure she's perfect because she's not doing nothing. So what can you hold on to if she's doing nothing for your life? You could hold on to her purity. But if you making a woman require and she coming in every day for you, and she really putting in, and she really doing everything you like and nothing you don't, she's never giving you a problem. She's really making your life better, and you could point to here and point to there and say, if she wasn't here, or because she's here, my life is a little bit better, then I'm not too worried about her past. Of course, notate it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it just depends on you. If you can't get over it, then yeah, get rid of her, because you going to make a whole bunch of problems about it because you can't get over that. You know, but if you understand women like I understand women, then you understand most women got a past. You know, I be so locked in with the women that I deal with, they'll tell me everything. They'll tell me things they'll never tell another man. They won't even tell other women. So because I've been in relationships and been with women who really break it down because I don't judge them, I understand who a woman really is. Now, of course, if you could deal with a woman who hasn't done that, okay, I guess it's going to be better. You know, but, you know, I dealt with prostitutes. And what they was doing didn't have no effect on me, because I know the most important thing for a woman ain't sex. The most important thing for a woman is what she doing for you. If she coming out of her pocket for you, that's something. Hey man, if a woman told me she was giving another dude money, if she was doing this for a dude, that for a dude, that's gonna hurt me more if she ain't doing it for me. But you got to be requiring from a woman, and most of y'all have never learned to make a woman require. Y'all just say she just got to be here and don't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, if that's all you got to hold on to, man, then yeah, you kick her to the curb. What carat chain should I get? I was thinking 18 karat. I mean, it's preference, man. It's preference. Like, oh, we got a super chat in here, a couple of them. Dot Focus 1999, he said, outside. Dot Focus, outside on all platforms. All right, man, we gonna stream it. Go ahead, stream Dot Focus, outside. Give us one of your best lyrics from that song to make everybody want to tune in. Dot Focus, outside. Give us one of your best lyrics from that song that's gonna make us want to tune in. Stop lying, honey buns. Not requiring leaves a man. Yeah. Not requiring. I mean, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Not requiring from a woman every day just lets her know that you low value. Right? Because you buying her. And she knows that. And why would you buy somebody? Because you think that you're not enough. Why would I buy a woman? Because I feel like who I am is not the equal value of her. So I can't just come as myself, because who I am, I don't believe is enough. So therefore, I got to give her this, give her that, take her here, take her there. Not because I want to do it, but because I know deep down inside that me just bringing who I am to the table is not enough to her level. And that's what it subconsciously transmits to the woman. I'm always trying to do this. I'm always trying to do that. It subconsciously lets that woman know that you feel like she's more valuable than you. Otherwise, she comes to the table with herself. I come to the table with myself. That's an equal exchange in my mind. You know what I'm saying? If you got to put extras on top of it and she don't got to bring nothing into the table, then you're saying, I got to bring myself and all this just to equal you. You don't understand that that's what she think. Goldie, how do you get over your nervousness when you are about to talk to someone new and your brain tries to stop you? Oh, man, that's easy. And that's why you got to get my what to say and how to say it guide, man. I say it all the time, man. When I was trying to talk to women when I was young, I understood I had to get over this fear, so I talk to 100 women a day. It's just like a sales job. You nervous to talk to a woman until you talk to enough. You nervous to go up to that door and get a possible no when you're trying to sell something until you get 1,000 no's. Till you get 20 disrespectful no's. And then eventually it becomes a game. You don't even care. You ain't putting your work in. Like you got to get over the nervousness. Anything you've never done, you're going to be nervous doing it. Anything that you don't do, you're going to be nervous doing it because you're not good at it yet. You're not going to get confident with doing something until you've done it 1,000 times. So get your 1,000 out the way It ain't even gonna take 1,000. Get my get to, what to say and how to say it, God, and then also get my get yours with your mouth closed, because it gives you the proper framework when you're trying to talk to a woman. Because you're not trying to sell a woman on you. You're trying to find if that woman is already sold on you. Women walk into a club, women outside. There's a man in that vicinity that she said, oh, that man is fine. I wish he'd come talk to me. Right? You should be just trying to find a woman who feels like that about you. And when you have that methodology and you have that mindset, then you're not tripping on a no. You're not nervous about her saying no. It's like, hey, thank you, baby. I wanted you to say no, so I can hurry up and find the one who's gonna say yes. And I understand I gotta run through 50 of y'all to find my one, and I'm okay with that. Let me hurry up and get through you. Mir Cuts 199. He said, if you were 18 again, what would you do different? I would understand that the money that I was chasing is not real money. You know, when you 18, you think certain things are real money and it's not real money. And then you're running, chasing, wasting your youth, wasting your time and energy and life force trying to get money that's really inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. So I would say, instead of trying to chase a little money, let me sit down and develop myself, my skills, my habits, my body, my mind, the skills that can make me something bigger one day. Let me do research and let me go deep on a certain subject so I can be a master at it. And in 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, I can make real money. You know, so I would just focus on the importance of, man, developing yourself is everything, because you're going to have to come back to square one anyway. And I wasted a lot of time chasing what I thought was money, and it was money. But at the end of the day, I could have made way more if I stopped and developed myself, my habits, my discipline, my character, found out who I was and what I wanted to be. Develop real skills, sales skills, psychology skills. You know, right now we in the era of AI and business. If I just sat down in a comfortable place where I could, you know, I ain't got to have the most, but I could develop those things. Guess what? In 2, 3 years, I would be everybody else who went out to chase some money, because all they're doing is chasing money and they don't have no real skills that's going to make them wealthy or have them make a whole lot of money. You know, that's what I would say. Some women will love you because of your wealth. I think true love is priceless. I mean, what is love, man? You ask 100 people, you'll get 100 different answers. Goldie, I'm 24. My BM is trying to put me on child support and lying to the court, saying I spend no time with my daughter. Any advice on what I should do? Understand this. When you go to court, it don't matter what she say. It don't matter what she say. They can't take what she says at face value, right? So she can say a whole bunch of stuff about you. Well, then let's take it to trial. I'm going through a situation right now. I got to go to trial. I live with my son, been having my son. It don't matter what my son's mother say. The only thing that matters is if we can't figure out a resolution and mediation, then we will go to trial and we will have a judge fact check everything that we're bringing to the table to see if that actually matters. So don't get your panties all up in a bunch because what she gonna say, because she gonna say anything. Can you prove it though? And if you can't prove it, then when we get to the place that it actually matters, which is trial in family court, then it don't matter. You know, so somebody said, what's the Cash App player? Go to GoldieRatio.com. It's in there. But I would rather you, instead of hitting my Cash App, man, go get a course, go get a blueprint. You know, you still sending me money, but you get something in return. I ain't mad at you. Hey, you want to just put in some ties, put in some ties. You know, super chat me. But I would say, hey, check this out. Go get you some game. Go get in the game, God Brotherhood, the new got a little bug floating around here. The new group I got. You know, the new group I got, we do weekly calls in there, Zoom weekly calls. We talk on a different level. We can't talk on social media. You know what I'm saying? And there's courses in there that aren't even for sale. But man, go grab you a course right now, GoldieRatio.com. Go grab the book. I like wholikesme.com. Go grab the book, a physical copy. because you still supporting, but you getting some game in return. He said, I make $12K a month as an influencer and a barber at 18. That's what's up. Shout out to you. I'm in the gym every other day. Good for you. My book just dropped yesterday. Highly appreciated. Have the digital copy too. I like who likes me. Straight up. Hey, I like who likes me. Come on now. Somebody said, nice scam. How many people did you get so far? How could I scam you? I'm talking game. I ain't trying to sell you nothing but some game. How is that a scam? You know? You don't gotta buy it. If you feel what I'm talking about in these lives, if you feel what I'm talking about on my Instagram, and you feel like you want to go deeper, then you can get some information, or you don't have to get no information. Do you think your son is luckier than you because he's growing up with AI 24/7 education? I mean, it's different times, of course. I feel like it's so much opportunity right now, you know, that's readily available. But at the same time, I know a lot of people and have a lot of people on my programs with all this information, with all this opportunity, they still don't see it because they're not tuned in and tapped into it. So it could be opportunity as far as the eye can see. Some people are not on the frequency and don't have the, you know, experiences or the knowledge to even see or even understand how much opportunity it is. Somebody said, I bought your $300 one. That's what's up. Shout out to you. Somebody said, what up, player? What can I do to send you my book? What I would say is this, man, I got so many books. Drop me a line, drop me a page of your book. Let me see if it's something that I want to dig into. I don't want you to send me a book I'm not going to read. You know, drop me something that you feel like is pivotal in your book. And if it's something that I resonate with, then I'll tell you to send me the book. Especially if the service is described and the person found it wise and useful. How do you get a woman open to polygamy that doesn't want to share? You can't. All I do is present who I am and how I'm living. And baby, if you want to be a part of this, then you are more than welcome. And we're going to have a good time. But it's never, listen, just like in the game, right? I don't even want to force a woman to do this. If she has the smallest inclination to say no, I know I could talk you into this, but I understand that's how you go to prison. If I got to talk this woman into this lifestyle that I'm living, later down the line, she's going to think, oh, he manipulated me into this. So I'm not even going to do it. I'm only dealing with women that when I present what I'm talking about, she like, I want to get with it. There's been plenty of women that I know I could have had. She just needed a little push here and a little push there. Nah, I'm not going to push you, baby. Because if I got to push you today, I got to push you tomorrow. So guess what? I'm going to present the lifestyle to you. I'm going to present myself to you. I'm going to bring you into my world. And you decide, is this something you want to get with? And if you don't have a smile on your face and say, damn, I like what you're doing, I want to get down with you, then I don't want you. It's that simple. You know, otherwise you convince her to do it today, you're going to have to convince her tomorrow, convince her the next day, and eventually it's going to fall apart because it ain't something she wanted to do. I don't want to convince you. I'll tell you the good and the bad about it, but at the end of the day, baby, make your own decision. Matter of fact, go home and sleep on it. I done told women, hey, no, I don't even want your money. No, because you got too many, you have too many aversions to what we doing over here. And I already know it's just going to be a waste of time and a lot of drama and trauma. So if you want to get with it, you can get with it. If you don't want to get with it, you ain't got to get with it. This show going to keep rolling regardless. Mir, because he said, I like the live so more people can join. Appreciate you. Hey, everybody go ahead and like the live right now. Let me do something real quick. He said, O.J. Simpson, what's the best way to build self-discipline? I say it all the time, working out. It's the easiest way, right? Because you have full control over going to the gym every day. You have full control over what you put in your mouth every day. So if you could discipline, one of the hardest disciplines, what's disciplining what goes in your mouth, because food is a drug designed to make you want more and more and more biologically. If you can discipline that if you could discipline going to the gym when you don't want to go, if you could discipline to have the delayed gratification of knowing I have to work out for a certain amount of time before I even see results, then that's going to build a certain discipline in yourself, which is going to be transferable to anything else. But guess what? If you try to jump out there and start a new business, hey, you don't even got the discipline, the mindset to do what's hard, the mindset to say, I know I'm going to start today, but the money might not come for 3, 4, 5 months, a year. You know, I started doing social media. Man, I wasn't making no money when I was doing it. I wasn't getting no likes, but I had the discipline to understand that anything you start is going to take some time, you know? So starting with that working out, man, I think is the best way to go about anything in life. Have you heard of Frank White? Yeah, I've heard of Frank White. A lot of dudes back in the day was deep like that. But you got to think, but I was talking to one of my OGs when I was in Vegas the other month, and we was just talking about it like, let's keep it real, man. How hard was it to be 10 deep when a broad couldn't even, there wasn't no internet. So if you wanted to play this game, you had to have some representation. You couldn't even be walking outside unless you had representation. So how hard is it to really have 10 women, 5, 6, 7, 8 women when no woman could not have representation out here? It's in a different time. A woman could do her own thing and make the same amount of money. So to be able to convince multiple women to get with you in a time where she could do what she want, when she want, how she want, and got all these different avenues, man, you got to really have some game, you know? And that ain't taking nothing away from nobody, but it is what it is, man. And I'll keep it real, man. How hard is it to have some toes when you can't even be outside if you ain't got representation? You know what I'm saying? And the ones who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. The rest of this is probably going over most of y'all heads. Was the quality of women character better before you got rich or after? It's the same. The character has always been the same. You know, you just have more access and they more open to what you're talking about. But, you know, the character traits are always the same. And you got to pick through. We always say you got to run through 100 punks to find one real one. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of the game. And if you think it's going to be easier than that, then you could just going to be sitting up here whining and complaining like the bras do about men. I understand. Hey, man, it's going to take me to run through 100 bras to find my bra that's down. And because I understand that, I ain't tripping when I got a pump. I ain't tripping when I got one that ain't talking about what I'm talking about. Because I understand. Ain't nothing valuable found easily. I'm not found easily, and I'm not easy to have. So if I'm not easy to have, then why should I think that a valuable bra should be easy to have? She's not. So therefore, I'm not going to find a valuable bra with the mindset and the receptiveness and the submission and all of these qualities that I want. I'm not going to find her every day, and I don't expect to. The fact that you expect to find her every day and don't is the reason that you whining and complaining. Man, I ain't whining and complaining because I know that valuable one ain't going to be, you know, 1 every 10. She going to be 1 out of 100. And I'm going to put my work in. Y'all not willing to put y'all work in. Y'all want to talk to 5 women and just be like, all these women ain't nothing. Nah, you ain't put your time and your work in. If she really valuable, guess what? It's going to take a little time to find her. And for you to put yourself in enough positions for her to find you. Control the controllables. Don't stress what you can't control. You can control effort and consistency. Straight up. The Art of Self book teaches us to have discernment within ourselves by acknowledging the power of the lower personal and the higher self, then creating the disciplined practices to have power over them. I will break that down. What does that mean to you? What type of conversations should we be having on a first date with a new prospect? It depends on you. I can't tell you that. You ask me what type of conversations should I have. The type of conversations that I have are the conversations that matter to me. I'm trying to find out who you are, and I can find that out by just asking you little questions about this and that. You know, what does she like to talk about? What's her main topic of conversation? Because that tells me a lot about somebody. Because it tells me what's important to you. It tells me what's a focus in your life. So without me having to dig too much, what does she like to bring up? What does she get excited talking about? Is it gossip? Is it her family? Is it her kids? Is it, what she trying to do in life, you got it's I'm gonna let the woman talk, and I'm gonna give her enough to keep talking. And it's not so much what she says, it's so much of what she's so focused on in life. And then when I get to talking, what is she more interested in? When I get to talking, when I'm talking about discipline, when I'm talking about what I'm trying to do in life, when I'm talking about the places I'm trying to travel, when I'm talking about my business, when I'm talking about where I'm trying to go, is it just like, oh, okay, or is she digging into it? Is she saying, oh, I want to do that too? Or is it, it's so nuanced. But I pay attention to everything because everything she says means something. Even if it doesn't seem like it means something, it means that's what she cares about. What do you do if a woman let her mom talk to you disrespectful and doesn't check her? I mean, she don't respect you. I say it all the time, man. A woman is gonna go against everybody in her family for me, if she really rocking with me like that. And if she ain't rocking with you like that, I ain't saying cut her off. I'm just understand, put her in a category that she needs to be in. You can't force a woman to deal with you on a level that you want her to deal with you on. You can't make a woman, I say I like who likes me. It's different levels to it though. And the one that love you and like you at the utmost, she ain't gonna let that fly. And she gonna be super apologetic. And she gonna say, I ain't fucking with her right now. It just depends. But I know if a woman let her mom talk to me crazy like that, she don't really deal with me like that. It just is what it is, and put her in that category. Somebody said, who taught you had to get through 100 punks to get to that one real one? Is that common knowledge in the game, or you learned that from somewhere else? No, I mean, it's a I ain't gonna say it's a common saying in the game, but to the dudes that I came up under, that was a common saying. Oh nigga, you think you finna just run into the best bitch and who super down, and I don't work like that. And if you think it work like that, you're never gonna find that one who really is, because you're gonna be trying to make it work so much with this one that you caught. When if you realize, man, she's just not that one, you would get on your search. It's what people do in real life. You just accepting what the broad give you. She cool sometimes, she all right, and you trying to highlight these best qualities that she got, because you didn't understand, like, she don't really like you like that. I like you like me. She really don't like you to the utmost. So you're trying to force this to work instead of doing what you're supposed to do, and that's getting out on your search to find that one, to put yourself in position to get that one to find you. Do I do tarot reading? No, I don't. Man, come on with some good questions, man, before I jump up off of here, man. I'm about to step out in a minute. Hold on real quick. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Having discernment gives us the ability to choose with what aligns to our higher selves in every situation. I just got on, don't know what was happening. My bad. Just come with some questions. Y'all done seen my content today. Y'all done seen some content of mine, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Where did you learn the flower of life symbol? Man, that's a hard one to say, man. What y'all don't understand is, man, the game gave me so much freedom because I had the time to sit with myself so much. You know what they say, the game is a lonely game. You got a bunch of broads, man. What you doing when they doing what they doing? You know what I was doing? I was reading. And it gave me the funds to buy books. I could buy 100 books, and it would be nothing to me. Some people, if you ain't got no money, you think, oh, should I buy this $50 book? Should I buy this $100 book? Should I buy this? Because I had income like that, man, I bought every book that I was interested in. And I have nothing to do. So I would just sit and I would read different subjects, different things from, and I don't know how it came across, it's just divine. It came across, man, it spoke to me. I read a couple books on it. I was like, man, I like the concept of that, and, I loved it so much, man, I made a piece of it. This was like a $40,000 piece. And I got my one of my bras one. I got my mom one, We can do the end. Oh, you see, y'all stealing my shit. It's fine, though, because I got unlimited. Yeah, I tell a woman like this. We could do the in love thing, but I can't do the broken love thing. So, baby, let's put something together and let's get to it. Because I deserve more, you deserve more. You know, I deserve a lot. And if you my woman, you deserve a lot. So we could be in love, but I can't do the broken love. So what you want to do? Let's get on this grind. Let's figure something out. Let's get our credit right. Let's get some funding. You know, let's start thinking about different opportunities that we could do. You know? Hey, that's some game, man. Women can't argue with that. Like my man said, we could do the in love thing. We just can't do the broken love thing. Hey, that's some real game. I done told so many people that shit now. Everybody's saying it. So say it enough times before it get burnt out and everybody starts taking what you're saying. That's why you got to keep evolving your game. And that's why they say in the game, man, you can't be giving the squares a game. Why? Because then all the squares sounded like you. Now you saying something to the broad and she think, oh, I done heard this a million times. That's why you got to pay for the game, because I got game that I ain't never said on here in my courses and in my school group and things of that nature. So then it's just a tight-knit group of us who are saying something, so every nigga out here ain't saying the same shit we saying. Now we seem like we some frauds when they really don't even know what they talking about. They just regurgitating what we saying. Oh yeah, I love Neville Goddard. I listen to him regularly. You know, I make my bras listen to Neville Goddard. Because I understand if you got a broad in your household who's not on the same frequency and on the same type of time and understands her words and her thoughts and her vibration means something, she's a co-creator in your reality because you're so close to her. So I got to get a woman on my same type of time and understand negative thoughts, negative actions, negative thinking, negative vibrations, feeling bad. I got to let her understand whether that's manifesting in our world. And if I want a woman on the same type of time as me. So therefore, I need you positive. I need you optimistic. I need you to understand your thoughts are real things that are going to manifest in this world between us both. And when you get a woman on your same type of time, on that type of time, miracles will happen in your life. And that's why a lot of dudes will never be successful, because you don't understand. You're putting out all these positive intentions, and your woman is sitting there feeling negative about little petty things, not understanding it's obstructing what y'all going to create together. That's why a lot of times it's best to just get away from her if she's not receptive to the information. And that's why you got to be giving her the right information. Y'all be just letting a broad sit up around you and don't teach her nothing, don't show her nothing. You reading this, you reading that, man. Every time I read something, I tell my woman, hey, come here, listen to this. Listen to this game right here. You know what I'm saying? Would you date a woman with 3 different baby daddies, 3 children, but overly likes you and do everything for you? Depend what my goals are. At this point, no, I wouldn't. Why would I do that? It wouldn't make any sense. The only reason that she's doing everything for you and she's so receptive is because she understands her status. You know, I got 3 motherfucking kids. I got 3 baby daddies. This dude dealing with me, I better be happy, because most dudes would not. So I wouldn't even put too much credit on the fact that she doing all that. She only doing all that because she understands that you probably a sucker. That's the only one that would even take her serious. But you know, it happened like that. A lot of dudes didn't experience what I experienced at a young age because what I was guided to experience. So you've never experienced a woman who love you head over heels, do whatever for you. To me, that's the standard. That's not nothing special. If she don't do everything for me, if she don't want to be around me all the time, if she don't go out of her way for me, to me, something's wrong. To you, you get that because you've never had it, and you feel like, oh my goodness, I got this bitch, and she's doing this, and she's doing that. Man, that's regular to me. That's entry to even be here. If you can't do that, you can't even be here. You're not getting no points for that. Hold on real quick. Man, somebody said your stream is in violation of communication. In your stream immediately or face violation. Man, I guess they're gonna have to violate me. I fell in love with my baby mama. She asked, babe, Hey man, if they don't want me on stream, then they should cut my stream. They got the power to do it. What they telling me to cut my stream for? They need to cut my stream if they don't want me on. Like, fuck you talking about? Somebody that made a fake YouTube account with a YouTube icon and coming on here. Motherfuckers got too much time on their hands. Do you ever smoke with a chick on the first date? I don't smoke, so I know I'm not gonna smoke with a chick on the first date. Somebody said I love white women. You say you love white women, okay, that's what's up. You like what you like. I would say though, if you can break your paradigm of what you say you like, you'll open yourself up to a plethora of women that you would like. How could you not like a woman who do everything for you? How could you not like a woman who ride with you? How could you not like a woman who coming out of her pocket for you? How could you not, so when you say you only like one thing, you just shorten it and making the pool of what you can pull from so much smaller. I'm 34 years old, 34 years young. I got a brother. All right, listen. Unfortunately, that's a bar. All right, y'all got some questions, man? I'm about to jump outside, man. I got things to do, people to see. I'm like the mayor around here. I got to shake hands, kiss babies and everything. Tuning in for Toronto always.